Welcome to Snail Farming Practical Teaching by Apipas and Co Farm. You are free to contact us for construction, for supply of snail at point of laying and snail calcium. Good day everyone again. Now I'm here to give you the practical teaching on snail farming. As we all know, we have 3 types of snail. We have many type of snail, but in Nigeria or in Africa we have this 3 that is very common and people eat a lot. We have Ashatina, we have Ashatina marginata, we have Ashatina fulisca. Ashatina produce between 200 to 500 eggs at a cluster. Marginata produce between 5 to 12 eggs at a cluster, while fulisca produce 200 to 500 eggs at once. But among these 3, the one that sells most is marginata, and the egg is not much in time of laying. And the reason why marginata sells most is this: it grows bigger in size than Ashatina and fulisca. That's why most people go for marginata. So if you want to start your own, I will advise you to have marginata and Ashatina. Buy the 2. The reason why it is good for you to have the 2, to have the AA and AM, is this: if you stock both of them together, I mean at the same time, AM go bigger on time than AA. If you see AA of 1 year, it will still be small. It will not be up to AM of a year. So if you have the 2, so as the farm, as you are rearing it, you will first start selling AM before you start selling AA. Because if you see a year old of AA, it is still very small. That is not acceptable in market. I mean the one that people will see and they will love to buy. So my advice for you is to have both if you want to start. Now let's go to what we call pen. We have different type of pen, and I would advise you, if you want to do anything on pen, it should be according to your own location and according to your own environment. If in the environment, maybe you rent a house that you want to use, don't use strange. If the place is very small, that is temporary, I will advise you to use just pen. This pen. Now, if we're talking about cage, we have different type of cage. We have pen, we have strange, we have tire house, and we have free house or free land snail. This tire is very easy, but there are some things that you must take straight to, or else you will lose almost all the snail or die. So if you are talking about tire house, in tire house, make sure that at least every week you remove the tire, you check inside, you clean it, there's proper caring for the tire. The best that makes the snail to enjoy most is free house. But if the place is not your own, I will advise you to use either pen or tire. But if you are the one that holds the land, you can use the stretch. So it depends on your location and the area and the size of the place. But all in all, the 4 is good to use. But some require much attention in time of housekeeping, cleaning and cleaning. Some of them require much attention than the other. That's about that. Now, soil treatment. So many farmers lose their snail because of this. If you have one termite inside your soil that you use to stock your snail, I can bet you within 1 week that one termite will kill 100 snail. That one termite will kill 100 snail. So the best thing you must do is this: make sure you treat your soil, and the best soil to use is loamy soil. Once you get the loamy soil, put it on fire, as you can see here. Fry it, and if you can't fry, another thing you can do again is this: pour the sand inside a plastic, get hot water, pour it on it, use stick to stir it very well. After stirring it very well, pour the sand on a mat or a sack in order for the water to dry off before putting it inside your pen. Please I advise you to do soil treatment, or else anything can happen to your snail. And apart from that again, make sure that every month, or at worst 2 months, you pack all the sand out, you fry it or you boil it before you put it back again, in order to kill any microorganisms that may exist in the soil. What makes microorganisms exist in the soil again is this: as you are feeding, the snail will take the food, they will pour some on the floor, and with that, some will decay and germs will begin to live inside. So the best thing for you to do is this: make sure at least maybe once in a month or once in 2 months, you take the sand out, you fry it or you boil it, and you put it back. That's about soil treatment. And that one is snail feeding. If you're talking about snail feeding, as you can see, we have different picture of snail feeding here. The one in the middle is what we call feeding with snail formation, whereby you buy it from snail farmer. Have a snail feed seller, and whereby they have everything, they have mixed it together: NPK, soya beans, everything they mix it together with calcium, they grind. But for those of you that you can't afford this, snail eats things that is very common, so you don't need to even waste your money. As you can see here, you can see watermelon, you can see pawpaw, you can see mango. There are a lot of things that they eat, but just make sure that anything you want to give them, salt is not inside. That's number one. Number two, in order to prevent your snail from diseases or to die premature, what I want to do is this: make sure that once you feed them, after 24 hours, the remnant of the food, you pack it out. Make sure you pack out the remnant of the food. After packing out the remnant of the food, serve them another one. Don't allow the remnant of the food to decay and spoil there. These are the things that make many farmers to lose their snail. So make sure you take proper care of it. You take it out, you remove the waste, and you put the new one there. That's about snail feeding. Now going to snail hatching. Snail hatching is very easy. Just make sure you get your hatching box, apart from the one you use for snailing. Get another small box. In that box, get a loamy soil, fry it very well, boil it very well. Anyway, pour it there, and make sure it is very dry. After you pour it there, take a spoon. With that spoon, dig the ground a little bit. Use the spoon to pack the egg inside. Please don't touch the egg. Once you touch the egg will not hatch. Use the spoon to pack the egg inside the soil. Cover it back, and make sure you water the place 3 times. Once in 3 days. Don't allow the water to be too much. Just put it small. Once in 3 days. So it means in a week you should not do it more than, within 7 days you must not do it more than 2 times or 3 times at most. So after that, leave it for 21 days. And I can assure you, if you do it very well, before 21 days, you will have seen your snake coming out from the soil by themselves. So, but normally, if your snake did not come out by 21 days, that doesn't mean the egg will not work. It is between 21 to 30 days. And if you are in rainy season, sometimes the time varies because of the temperature, so it can extend to 40 days. So this is hatching balls, and this is the inside that I dig here to pour the egg. Now, for construction and supply of snail, in Abipas and Co, we construct for you anywhere you are. We send our people to come down there to do a fine pen, a fine trench, a fine cage, anyone you want to do it for you. And after the construction, we supply snail. We supply snail at point of laying. That means once you get the snail within 1 month, they should be laying for you. And please, any snail you want to get from, it is not advisable to get your snail from market. The reason is this: in the market there will be sun, high temperature, and all the water of the snail is already dried up. So when you pack it and say you want to store, that's why you see so many people that within 1 week or 2 weeks of getting their snail, everything will die. So please try to get it from farmer, because when you get snail from farmer, it means you are getting snail that has been used to snare already, that has been used to cage already. But if you are getting a live snail, maybe from bush, some of them are not used to cage. That's number one. And another bad thing about it is this: we have some snail that they are cannibal. That means once you put them among the snail, they will heat up all the snail that you have there with the shell and everything. And in order for you to prevent that, please don't give your snail water leaf. Don't give them water leaf, and make sure you feed them with accurate calcium. At least every 2 days, give your snail calcium. Because as you are giving them food, they will want to grow bigger, and in order for them to grow bigger, their shell must also expand. And how can their shell expand? Is when they have calcium in their system. As you can see, this is snail at point of laying. As you can see, this is snail at point of laying. So please, you are free to contact Abipas and Co on the number below for any question and for any assistance. Thank you.